promised.
I will do whatever it takes to put this economy back on track.
Now's his chance. The Keystone XL pipeline is ready to be built. The choice is his. The opportunity is ours.
The Obama administration has announced that it is rejecting TransCanada's application for the pipeline that's supposed to stretch from Canada down to Texas. In a statement issued this afternoon, President Obama said that he received a recommendation from the State Department not to allow the permit for building the oil pipeline.
In a statement, President Obama made clear why he was denying the permit. The rushed and arbitrary deadline insisted on by congressional Republicans prevented a full assessment.
Let me be honest, this is a stunningly stupid thing to do.
The Keystone XL pipeline would extend 2,147 miles from Canada across the United States to the Gulf. The pipeline would take Alberta tar sands across 6 states, connecting existing networks and ending at the refineries of the Gulf Coast.
Stupidity number one. We need the jobs.
And employing thousands immediately.
The president's been talking about creating jobs. This is ready to go immediately.
But what kind of a president kills 20 to 50,000 construction jobs?
Say yes to new jobs. Yes to economic growth.
Second, Obama's decision is just plain stupid on energy security grounds.
And make our nation more secure.
If there was ever a time you need an American energy policy to get free of the Middle East, it is right now. And my goal is to make America so energy independent that no American president ever again bows to a Saudi king.
The Keystone XL pipeline is ready to be built, bringing energy from Canada to power our country safely and responsibly.
Our country simply can't afford to turn down 1 million barrels of oil a day from Canada. It would bring down our cost of oil. It would help us with national security.
Make our nation more secure.
The question is whether the United States will finally begin to solve the independence issue with regard to oil, or whether we, in fact, make ourselves more liable for difficulties in the future.
A little about tar sands before delving into this. The Canadian tar sands are not oil in the conventional sense. It is literally tar or bitumen mixed in with sediments. It is very high in viscosity and does not flow without heat or dilution. It is most typically strip mined for the extraction process. The largest oil-powered trucks in the world carry the sands to be processed in a manner that requires a considerable amount of energy, usually in the form of natural gas, of course leading to larger amounts of greenhouse gas emissions than that of conventional oil. The natural gas heats water and then the bitumen can be skimmed from the top. The environmental damage of the tar sands through air, land, and water is a large concern. Because of the massive amounts of water required for production, toxic pools are left behind. The composition of these pools is so complex that the process for evaluating their toxicity and the effect of local rivers is yet to be fully developed. In addition, the strip mining process devastates the land, and only around 15% of the land that has been mined is currently under reclamation. Hydrogen sulfide has been detected in exceeding amounts in the air, causing the Alberta government to react. Higher rates of cancer have been recorded in some local areas, and the tar sands are known to produce 45% more greenhouse gases than that of conventional oil. All of this makes the cost for tar sands much more considerable than that of conventional oil.
The Keystone XL pipeline is ready to be built, bringing energy from Canada to power our country safely and responsibly.
It is a $7 billion infrastructure project that is ready to start today, employing as many as 20,000 laborers.
The only comprehensive study of the Keystone XL from a disinterested party was done by Cornell. Their primary focus was the job claims and economic claims of TransCanada. Concerning the 20,000 jobs claim, the study found that the pipeline would create no more than 2,500 to 4,650 temporary direct construction jobs for 2 years, and this was based on TransCanada's own data supplied to the State Department. Additionally, the study found that the overwhelming majority of the manufacturing, mostly of steel pipes, would be done overseas in India and South Korea. So the job claims of TransCanada are quite misleading at best.
We need the jobs.
It would bring down our cost of oil.
The subject of gas prices leads to greater details on the entire project. We are already pumping tar sands from Alberta with existing pipelines into the Midwest. We are already refining 1 million barrels per day of the Canadian tar sands. So then what is the point of adding additional infrastructure to get it to the Gulf? Primarily the reason is to export the refined fuel to international markets. Our #1 export in the U.S. is fuel, despite the fact that our consumption of oil makes up 25% of the entire world, and most of that is from fuel. According to the Cornell study, gas prices would actually increase in the Midwest due to the Keystone XL. This flies firmly in the face of claims of lowering gas prices, but also completely rebuts this.
Obama's decision is just plain stupid on energy security grounds.
They are basically making the argument that we are increasing our supply when the reality is that it will have no effect on domestic supplies at all because this is about exports. The bar at the top of the graph is not going to change at a faster rate than we are already experiencing. And given the fact that so much money is being invested to serve the energy-intensive tar sands to the rest of the world, I would say that all of these people need to get used to one very real idea.